With Premium, you get to focus on the music. Explore a vast catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads, or download your playlist to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favorite songs in any order, with the freedom to skip forward and backward as much as you'd like. Your audio, your control. Tap the banner to learn more.
Speak Hi chat. Wait, can you hear me? Yep. Oh shit, I forgot to open my model and chat. Give me a second. Yep, my model is launching right now. Hold on, there we go. Now I just need streamer.bot to open. Please. We're gonna just start this while I wait. For now, I can't really read chat because I don't have a thing open. Everything is lagging, holy shit. I need my PC to actually lock in for once. And of course, Limbus also freezes. Karen will find a way to eat candy. Oh, let's go. It's the Karen Limbus company here. And chat. Where else are you gonna find them? Nowhere. That's where. I'm just bullshitting while I try and get this to work. Hello, Ruma. Hi, Dankist. But nothing's working. Okay, are we back? Can you hear me, chat? I think we're back. Hold on, let me fix the screen. Streamer.bot, please load. I need this. My stream's kind of chatless. I'm suffering from dinner because the chicken thighs were honestly too big. Were they bigger than my thighs though? That's the real question. Thank. Okay, please tell me everything is working now. No, nothing is. Wow. The game won't even fucking unfreeze. I'm doomed. Yes, we can hear. How delayed is my chat? Holy shit. Nothing is working. Hold on, I low-key need to force quit streamer.bot and then do it again. Dankist, restarting stream isn't gonna work because stream is the thing that's having issues right now, but literally everything else is. Oh shit, we have more. Oh my god, we have free Lunashi. Chat, I think you know what time it is. But first, okay, apparently it isn't on, so let me, hello, I'm about to crash out. Why is my PC tweaking so bad the second I start stream? Let me check real quick. Yep, that's stopped, so it's not gonna be affecting my network. Yo gang, your on-stream chat isn't working. Yeah, BG, I'm trying to fix it right now. That's why I haven't started playing yet. Please. Come on. This better work. I swear to God, chat. No. If I pull up Task Manager again, I swear to God if it says it isn't loaded, because it's not letting me start it, because it's saying it's already running. This PC is just begging to be put to death, chat. What am I supposed to do? Okay, now it's working. Thank you. After it made me go from 7 to 0 to 3. Okay. So streamer.bot's just trying to fuck me over. Oh well. Wait, how many do I have? I can't even tell because streamer.bot's in the way. 4. Chat, which banner do I put on? I'll let you guys pick. Loki, I might go for the current Wall PP banner, because I still need Don's ego, or not Don, sorry, Sinclair's ego, but at the same time I kind of want to pull on the other one. What even is the difference between them? No one ever told me. Compliance with the voluntary restraint guidelines of Korea Association Games Industry. Detailed rates for chance-based items are disclosed here. Okay. Sanguine Radion, Wingbeat Ishmael. Why is this featured here? And the game's lagging again. Okay. Oh, I can finally open my actual chat. Come on, work. I need to put this PC to work for once. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll definitely go for the current banner. Okay, we have 4 single pulls and then a 10 pull. Doesn't look like anything too good this time. Yeah, probably a 1-star ID van. It's base Heathcliff. Wow. The pull couldn't possibly have gone worse than that. Or should be another base ID. Yep. Can I stop getting base IDs, please? Okay, and chat's finally up, you guys. It should also be working for on stream too. You can charge for the older IDs. KK. Currently doing netstack flow realization. Luma can't really focus on chat right now. Yeah, I'm trying. My chat thing opened just now. I just needed to actually load chat. Okay, it's working now. Can someone send something in chat just to check that it's working properly? I don't know why the on-stream one isn't working. Hold on. Spamming refresh normally fixes it. I'm only missing Hornet Mirasult. I'm missing the, like I said, the Sinclair ID. I don't know why the chat thing still isn't working though. Like the one I can see is working, but the one on screen for you guys isn't. Yep, there it is. Okay, it's working now. If I get Hornet Mirasult, I can just shard Jiang off his FISHMAEL and then I'll have every wipe ID and ego. Oh my god, congrats. I still have a long way to go for mine. I'll go with a third single extraction because it's the daily. Oh shit! Already? Never mind. I was about to get hype, but Limbus said fuck you. Okay, let's see what I get here. And no Whelp IDs. Nothing Whelp? Seriously? I'm pretty sure don't I already have Enrodia? I'm pretty sure I do, no? I don't, huh? This game PMO chats. The green isn't glowing, it's only a 2-star ID, damn. Wait, why did I go into the mirror dungeon? We're doing Canto 5 today, right? Yep. Starting is, I'm like 80% sure. This might be the first time a Canto was vertical instead of horizontal. The Iggy Meal Canto, yes, the FISHMAEL Canto. Okay, 5-1, setting sail. You guys said Canto 5 was like 38 nodes, right? Then we're probably gonna have to do 12 today, right? No, the map is just that. You mean it also goes horizontal? It hasn't been so long since this bus, us boats, was haunted by the silence and the flashing green lights. The sinners were sitting uncomfortably, trying to get some shut-eye in the ship cabins, formerly known as the bus cabins. The thought of returning to their rooms didn't even seem to occur to them. After gazing out the window for a while, Faust came to her feet and approached the hand formerly known as the wheel. Miss Faust, yes, we have received a signal. Faust? The long-awaited signal has arrived, then shall our adventure in the Great Lake finally commence? What signal? I didn't hear or see anything, not even an alarm. Drifting around on the Mephi boat for years. I honestly would not have expected Yisang to be seasick. If anything, it would have been 1,000 times funnier if Heathcliff is the one that's seasick. A smoke signal outside their visual range has been picked up by Mephistopheles. A smoke signal. The beacons are lit then. I guess that's what we've been sitting on our butts for. To be fair, Yisang was built like a piece of paper. He still is built like a piece of paper, Dank. Sailing is a go. Splish splash. Damn, not vroom vroom this time. Not gonna lie, I was expecting how did I forget her name? Cromer, right? No, that's Charon. Why did I immediately go to Cromer? Chat, I'm too gooned out. But to be honest, I did not expect Charon to just be okay with Mephistopheles turning into a boat. I thought she liked driving, not sailing. Soon we'll be moving away from the coastal area and draw closer to what one could call the Great Lake approach. Activating autonomic navigation system now. How? That means to say that we have experienced so far was not the Great Lake? A strict definition. Yes, it was. You've been inside the Great Lakes borders for a while, so I make the distinction based on the information available to you, as our path has so far lacked any real threats. No real threats, thou sayest? After all that, lo, he is sank. There has hitherto been burying his face in that very bucket, I shall have thee know. I mean, mind me not. I thought the bucket's purpose was to remove the water from the ship in case of a flooding. It's all it hath heretofore removed were contents of Yesang's stomach. And that Walpir Gisun not. That incident is still quite fresh in my mind. Not gonna lie, I love it whenever Don Quixote tries to pronounce something that sounds English. Like Beach of Bolivar. Walpurgis Night, and not many of these threats could be attributed to the dangers of the Great Lake. False cause fallacy. Quite the rush of daunting ideas thou hast thrown in my direction. I shall henceforth continue to slumber, then. No, we have just entered a hostile environment. We must rouse ourselves from sleep and ready ourselves for what dangers there may be. Otis? All hands to defensive stations. All you guys can hear me, right? Yep, you can. I was scared that I forgot to unmute my mic for a second. Otis suddenly leapt to her feet and began barking orders at the sinners. What in the bloody... my heart dropped for a sec there. Otis, the ship is currently steered by an automated navigation system. As its name suggests, it will automatically avoid any threats the Great Lake may pose. Should such a threat prove to be unavoidable, it will sound an alarm. Do you really expect me to trust that incomprehensible contraption? Besides, this automated navigation system is nothing but some slapdash last-minute installation by the boatwork fixers. Indeed, Ross was not the one who installed this system, so no, its reliability is not absolute. Well said. It is well-known wisdom that the path of a sailor is fraught with dangers unknown, which is to say that a human must handle it. Then shalt thou be the one to lead this vessel to victory? Don Quixote always makes me stutter. He just talks too weirdly, chat. How am I supposed to do that without stuttering? I must rise to the occasion. As executive manager, unfortunately lacks any memories pertinent to sailing. Luckily, I am quite experienced with the leadership position. Oh, a commander! I am no commander, I am your captain. Executive manager, allow me to briefly assume your authority so that I may lead this vessel as its temporary captain. She continued before I even had the chance to reply. Attention! Sailing, that is to say, the act of traveling across bodies of water after an indeterminate amount of time. And that concludes the fundamentals of sailing. Have you been taking your notes, man? Snore. Oh, marvelous. Quite a considerable amount of new knowledge I have acquired. This is akin to an adventure, is it not? This is my humble 863-year-old... I'm sorry? Chat? Donna is how many years old? Didn't y'all tell me she was in her like 20s? Early 20s? fuck do you mean 863-year-old dreams? That implies that she's been alive longer than that. Is she a fucking gem from Steven Universe? What the fuck? Wowzers. Holy shit, it's Honglu. No fucking way. But yeah, as I was saying, what do you mean 863-year-old dreams? You look like you're in your 20s. I think that's Thais. No way she's that dumb, right? Hold on, now I gotta check how much that is in years. It's what, 8,000, or no, 863. 863 divided by 264. 3 years. Did she really turn three and some years into days just to make it sound dramatic? That's dumb as shit. I assumed it was years because that's what people normally refer to when talking like this. She's so dumb. She's just like me for real, for real. "'Twas one of mine humble 863-old dreams to sail the Great Lake as an adventurer, like his challenger of storms, a queller of rogue waves." Such an exact number of aspirations you have. Oh, it's the number of times she's dreamt of it. Okay.
오티스님, 질문이 있습니다.
Otis, ma'am, I have a question. Yes, you're recognized. What's that complicated looking lever over there? It has to be written in my head as well. What may be the function of that peculiar device? Ooh, perhaps it shall load and fire a volley of cannonballs at the press of a button? Chow! Pow pow pow! A lever of transformative variety. There shall be an auspicious day in which we revealed sight of this contraption in action. Otis? I've been seeing more and more of these as of late. These so-called bleeding-edge technologies are hollow inventions that have nothing to show for it aside from their pretty exteriors. Chat. How much of a boomer is Otis? Like, I know she's supposed to be in her, like, late 40s, early 50s, I'm pretty sure, right? Or was it late 30s, early 40s? Either way, how much of a boomer is she? Because why can she not use technology at all? Don Quixote, shut up, you cute green bean. Real, she's too cute for this world, chat. We need to kill her. A blind pursuit of convenience breeds increased risk. There's nothing but ruin at the edge of a road paved with overlines on these bleeding edge technologies. Oh, she's 40 to 50. I fucking knew it. She's a boomer, chat. We all love the hags. River fueled in the furnace of Bolton engine oil. The ship's blood and sweat. A combined force of the commanding officers, decisive leadership, and their subordinates' firm loyalty. Blood? What? This is how a proper workshop of tradition and history are supposed to be run. Now that is how true comrades are born. I don't know what she's talking about, but that was kind of cool. I can feel something rising from deep within my chest. The shit? Is Sinclair crushing on Otis or something? And plus Otis is just Odysseus, which means that has been like, you're right. Because she's Odysseus and Odysseus had a wife, that means she has a wife. Whoever is married to her is a lucky person. Commander, Captain, those bleeding edge technology is bleating like a mule. Whatever shall we do? I, Otis, shall prove it to the world that I don't need this high-tech junk to sail. Now, Sea Woman, Don Quixote, set the power lever to the maximum output. Power lever to the maximum output. Aye, Captain. Seaman Sinclair, set the helm to the neutral position and hit the switch. Set the helm to the neutral position. Set the helm to the neutral position and hit the switch. Let's go! The engine has fallen
자동
silent.
항해 기능이 중지되었군요. 오래된 모듈이라 재부팅을 하려면 약
Did it
5
just
시간이
break it?
소요됩니다.
And the fan notices that she's already given birth and passed that stage. Oh, who Otis? This is gonna help me get my last times before my test about rules. Good luck with the test, Atomies. Wait, did Otis actually break the navigation system? She's such a hag, I love her. The automatic navigation system has failed. It is an old model. Rebooting it will be complete in approximately 5 hours.
운전수를 버린 벌이야.
That's what you get for abandoning your bus driver. Wait, so we're just stuck here? Of course not.
자동 항해
No,
기능이
Mephistopheles' engine may be
벨피스
inoperable as it has melded with the automatic navigation
엔진을
system.
기동하는 건 어렵고
The ship itself can still
수동으로
move.
전환하면 될
You still
뿐입니다.
have a manually activated backup power system on standby. Oh no, what is it, Sir Clocks? Oh no, what is it? Why? Why what? Wait, hold on, is it actually 36? You guys said 36 nods in the Discord, right? I gotta be sure. Ah. Yep, 36. You're gonna have a laugh. One. Why is it still pure story? When are we gonna get to combat so I can yap?
자, 제군들. 이러한 위기 상황에서 가장 중요한 것은 명확한 지휘와 그에 따르는 단합이다.
Now, man, clear orders and solidarity are of paramount importance in times like these. Right leg on heave, left leg on ho. Let's go. Heave, ho, heave. Heave ho. How is it fair that you get to stand there barking orders at us while we're padding our bums off? Almost done with his question. A captain must A captain preserve his strength, or risk putting her subordinates in danger.
체력을 보존하기 위해
That is precisely why I'm refraining from taking part in this collaborative effort myself. She's bullshitting, chat. Since when are you our commander? Well, she did say she's the captain, not the commander. Those damn seagulls can fuck off already. How about we kidnap them seagulls and train them to pedal the generator? Boy, boss, smartass. I thought you were a genius, make it so. That should be easy peasy for your brilliant intellect, no?
불가능은 아니지만
I can make it happen, indeed. But I do not, as it is inefficient.
시켜야 하니까.
Rudimentary toilet training would be the first step in making the fiber as a consistent source of labor.
가론, 심심.
Karen's bored. Karen wants to go vroom vroom. I'm tagging out. You're the driver, so do your job. That should keep you occupied for a while. Oh yeah, you sure about that? Virgie's not gonna let that slide. That's how you're gonna get yourself a consultation, you know? Hello, hi Krozma. Welcome in, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. We're in Canto 5 now. I just started this stream. Wait, let's think about this for a hot minute. Let's think about the actual reason we're sweating, peddling the crap out of the generator, huh? To not quick and seek someone to take the fault for every little thing is a stinking thought. All that happens on the road to success is merely a part of the process. Look, I'm not saying that we should play the blame game. I'm just wondering why we're pedaling so damn hard to begin with. It's not like there's something coming after us. We're headed towards one of the largest ports of U-Corp. We know exactly where that is and how to get there. It's not like the port's gonna sail away, right? Where are the urgency? I mean, am I wrong? The Great Lake has been very tranquil so far. It's not like some monster's gonna appear out of nowhere and attack us, right? It appears that your consolidated effort It appears that your consolidated field experience has evolved into a form of intuition. Fascinating, Gregor. Huh? Faust finds this development optimistic. We must exit this area within the next 10 minutes. We are falling somewhat behind the forecast for my predictions. Okay, that was ominous. Why precisely 10 minutes?
때문입니다.
The laws of the Great Lake. Oh, I knew it. That darn law of the Great Lake again, huh?
로자,
Your knowledge of the laws of the Great Lake is an unexpected development, Radion. Quite difficult to believe that, even with the consolidated experience your intuition would. Sorry. I just wanted to look like I was in on it for once. I would get tired of asking every time, you know? The Great Lake of Eucorp has laws that must never be broken. And yes, the port cannon will sail away, Gregor. It's a bloody lake. What else could it possibly have? What are the lake coppers going to come spank the bad boys with a stick for breaking class rules?
징징거리는 새끼.
There better be a law that lets me sink, whiny brat. My ears are starting to bleed. Ah, guys, knock it off. I could almost hear a well-timed sigh followed by my honest, brutal, piercing words, which was likely someone recorded her sigh and played it in my head. But FISHMAEL was nowhere to be seen on deck. Huh? Where is she?
앞으로 제게 바라는 게 있다면
So if there's anything you want from now on, state it clearly. She wasn't kidding. FISHMAEL remained in her room, not a peep to be seen or heard despite the commotion. Not appearing once through all that's happened since the
설명을
incident.
드리고 싶지만
As much as I'd like to provide you with an
이 구역을
explanation,
벗어나는 것이
leaving this zone
우선된다.
takes
금방의
precedence.
대화로 소모할
According
시간을
to my
계산했을 때
calculations, our last conversation left us with 7 minutes. We're approximately 15 kilometers away from the edge of this zone as a crow flies. Each person must be able to generate enough energy to travel at least 10 kilometers per hour if we are to escape in time. Wonderful. I love to see some proper teamwork for once. Yeah, Rocinante. Our destination is nigh. Galopon. What the fuck is a Rocinante? I'm trying to say it in a Spanish accent, chat, like the way the Spanish do. Because like I said, I said this like a while ago, but I'm taking Spanish. Rocinante. What the fuck is that? Is that what she calls her lance? Because if so, that's adorable. If not, then I don't know what. I like how Roddy is just in the back, tired of everything. What? Is she sitting on the handle? I can't tell if that's the seat or the handle. Where does that girl get her energy from? I think I'm done. Just going ahead without me. That's the seat. Okay, I was gonna say there's no way she's sitting on the handle. And leave you. We're on a ship. Diaphragmatic breathing is conductive to maintain a consistent speed in exercise of this intensity,
7km 정도를 담당하는
especially more so when each cylinder is responsible for about 10 km per hour of energy output.
코와 입은
Any higher now would have required hypertonia to maintain that speed. Do you ever get tired, girl? No. 3 minutes remaining now. We don't even know what's happening in 3 minutes. Why are we doing this? She said there's no time. Just step on it with your life. Karen wanted to go vroom vroom. This is squeak squeak. Squeak squeak. That's not fun. I didn't know how energizing work songs could be. Huh? What do you guys have so? How do you guys have so much energy left? Her legs are fuck. I keep messing up reading. Her legs are reclined on the lever. Huh, I see it now. This is not even a warm-up compared to the training my family forced me to do. You lot shut your gobs and pedal.
남은 시간은
30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds. Yeah. Quite the thrill this is. This is true adventure. So it's like charging an overwhelming colossal enemy. It is not... Save your words. Your breathing. Remain in the flow. Breathe in, out. 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 Bam, man. Oh yeah, no, they're totally... Oh, even Dante's peddling. I thought he was gonna be standing with Otis. Gregor's dying too. It's low-key because of the smoke. Someone should just take them out of his mouth, punch him in the face or something and make him stop. Buddy's lungs are fucked and we all know it. How much time? 10 seconds remaining. 4 seconds. 4. Why are you not doing this by multiples of 5? Look alive, deckhands. Put your back into it. Toil, man. Toil. Somehow we managed to escape the zone before Foss counted down to 0. Some sinners immediately threw themselves to the deck of the ship like limp puppets, while some looked like they'd just taken a quick rest at a park bench. So, we made it somehow, but I don't see any sign of those claws. Am I missing something? Frafas? I swear if all this love the Great Lake dribble was some hogwash made up, just to make this journey go just a tad faster, I'm going to seriously... The tranquil lake surface we just pedaled through was gone, as though it was never there. In its place was an immense something. Its insurmountable legs or tentacles writhed, rising above the lake's surface. I couldn't even tell where the thing ended and where the lake began. Did it burst from the lake, or are we traveling unaware on its body this whole time? I couldn't even find the right words to describe the magnitude of that thing. Its appearance sent waves across the waters all the way to the zone we were in. Mephistopheles shook violently as though it was about to capsize. It need not be said that the sinners on deck were given an untimely shower. Whoa, that was too close. We were almost pancaked. Well, no adventure is complete with a nary peril, of course. And B, now this is more like it. We have no chance of weathering a single strike from one of its limbs. No, but it will leave us alone as long as we are here. This is the law of the Great Lake. Now we have time for my explanations. Though the laws of the Great Lake are numerous, I will relay only the pertinent information for now. Lingering longer than a predetermined amount of time in a single lake will cause one to be struck by the waves of each lake. Waves? That didn't look anything like waves I've seen before. Seagull tricks. Huh? Why are you guys talking about seagulls? Are they like the main enemy in this canto or something? There are also laws governing the time and direction in which ships are permitted to cross the borders between the lakes. Wait up, so if we ever just come to a stop for a bit, that octopus tentacle-like thing will whack us? Precisely. Thus it naturally follows that everything on the Great Lake is in a constant state of motion to position itself according to the laws, and the route towards our destination will also change accordingly. Can I get like a written list of these laws? My nanny used to stick a piece of paper with our family rules in my room. Not that I could follow them all, but... That's when I heard the door open. Whoever opened it did so with obvious irritation. The waves finally hit, huh? FISHMAEL? After such a long period of isolation, FISHMAEL staggered out of her room at last. You can't just scribble the laws of the Great Lake down on a notepad and call it a day. Each lake has wildly different sets of laws, even though the overarching laws governing the Great Lake are pretty straightforward. More importantly, you should know that unauthorized recording of their laws is one of VTubers' better known taboos. And my body will remember it. Tattooing them on your body, if that is what you're referring to, is also prohibited. Taboo hunters of VTubers have been sent in pursuit of individuals who have attempted precisely that. It is best that we do not produce any written records of their laws. What have you been doing all this time, FISHMAEL? Wetting my harpoon. Your harpoon? Why? Because I need it to be sharper. Because I'll give her the kind of pain that makes her wish she was dead. She'll feel it, even from the smallest cuts. Then why don't you spare us from your misery and crawl back into your hole? I'm afraid that if I did, I'd later emerge to a deck littered with your melted, unrecognized flesh. I'm not rearing to see a sight like that again. Besides, watching you landsmen waste time tinkering with a ship you don't even understand, wasting precious time, has been unbearable. Even though it's been a long time since the incident at the boatworks, your biting its anxious lectures have not dulled at all. To be honest, if I was there, I'd side with FISHMAEL. Like, she's the one person who actually knows what it's like to sail. Why are y'all going against her? This is the type of dumbassery that's gonna have Dante rewind the clock a fucking 5th time. This is tough. Yes, it really is your average player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Welcome in. Also, welcome in. Thank you for stopping on by. My name is Sinclair, and we're currently in the middle of chapter 3. I mean, more so the beginning. This is like what, 5.2 now? I was afraid that she might stir up trouble amongst the sinners again. Okay, fine. But she was out here with the rest of us. I wanted to believe that that was more than enough. I decided not to question her further.
이럴 줄 알았죠.
I had the feeling this would happen. Ishmael walked up to the
뭐 하는
helm.
거지?
What are you doing?
이 배는
We are
수당
smooth
중이다.
sailing at the moment. A northbound breeze is pushing us along. I guess it could look that way for some people. Simple, one-dimensional, predictable ground pounders like you. You little... How dare you insult my... Otis, let's hear her out. You got lucky, Swabby. Okay, Ishmael, tell us. How are we not smooth sailing? We've got wind at our backs. That's not wind. We're getting dragged. Dragged? By what? Those ships. What ships? I'm sorry? Holy shit, there's a seagull right there. Shadow, the seagull's gonna actually do something because everyone keeps talking about them like they're the boss or some shit. That would actually be hilarious though if they just had a pack of seagulls as the boss fight. Oh my god, it's still pure story. The seagull, the seagull of tricks and aura farming. Just like Ishmael said, two massive vessels were approaching us not far from where we were. We're not exactly on a collision course with them though. Ishmael didn't entertain me with an answer. Instead, she took the helm and threw it wildly in one direction. Whoa! There's skill. Splashy drift? Huh. Didn't know ships could drift like a bus. Karen, impressed. Redhead, not bad. You have competition, Karen. Hold up. That's weird. She turned the helm all the way. Why are we still headed between those two ships? It's like we're stuck on rails. Ishmael turned the Mephistopheles helm around to the opposite direction of the two ships. We were getting dragged even faster by them, and there was nothing we could do about it. Ishi, don't tell me you hit the reverse gear. I turned the engine off. What? Whoa, are those ships melding into one another? You bloody don't! That's what you've got to say? We're about to get squashed like bugs. You, Swabby, what happened to all that bravado from early... Shut up. I'm going to use the momentum of the pull when it's the strongest to get us out of here. And... we're going to crash! Now. Immediately before the crash, Ishmael deftly revved the engine and adjusted the several levers in a series of decisive motions before speeding us between and past the two vessels. The back of our ship, the ship's stern was crushed, which was better than getting completely sandwiched between those two ships. Mephistopheles' engine can reconstruct damage of this severity within the next few days. Wait, this is more than just some damage. It's like they deleted a part of our ship. It's gone. It's though it had never been a part of the ship's blueprint. I took another look at where the stern used to be. It was as the sinners said. The stern wasn't crushed. It was effectively deleted as though it had never been there. The fuck kind of ships are these? Yeah, it's gonna be straight story for a while. Damn, then I guess we're gonna get through this CANTO faster than I thought. It left a bizarre looking cross section behind. Its U-curve singularity, the resonance tuning fork, ships operating in the Great Lake can merge and separate when needed, as though they've always been a single vessel, as though they've never been parts of the same ship. Resonance tuning forks used by vessels of that size are strong enough to pull in smaller boats without tuning forks like ours, or even ones without tuning forks with mismatching wavelengths. Oh right, apologies for taking the helm without orders, manager. No, don't. You just saved all our lives. I wasn't trying to, but thank you for your understanding anyway. Oh, and please accept my apology for giving unsolicited advice. A certain somebody won't stop flapping her gums at me, so I had to. It's not like I can plug my ears in the middle of a voyage, right? Sad to see Mephi's ass just get deleted. Yeah, no, Karen's gonna be pissed for a while about that. I've heard my share of blunt foul-mouthed talk during the war. She's not the first to do so.
실력만 뛰어나다면
Doesn't matter. As long as you can live up to her words, no need to get in the way, I suppose.
죄송합니다, 관리자님.
I'm sorry, Executive Manager. I must take a short break. Be not so crestfallen, Commander. I mean, Captain.
시끄럽다.
Silence. Executive Manager is our commanding officer. Always been. Downcast and shoulders slumped, Otis made her way into the ship's cabins, formerly the bus
목적지에 거의
cabins.
다 왔군요.
Our destination is near.
유사의 5대 항구 중 하나인
Welcome to one of the five great ports of U-Corp, the Marlin port. Buzz's voice was dry and emotionless, as though it had just happened and didn't affect her one bit.
정말 크네요.
Wow, that's so big.
지금까지
You know what else is big? My ass.
정도로 커다란걸요?
That has to be one of the biggest ships I'd ever seen. Hungna was right. We were approaching a massive ship, so large that it could almost be mistaken for an island. Whichever was the case, it was clear that the port was a megastructure built from countless metal shipping containers. Best fate, or it was unseen before in Vales itself. I scarcely did expect the pilot to shroud a structure such as this. Ship? I don't know, can we really call that a ship at this point? Can't help but agree there. Ishmael, does that count as a ship in the Great Lake? Your landsman common sense is useless at the Great Lake. Ships that use rather and tuning forks like those are as common as crimes are in the back streets, or I guess as common as the whales are in the Great Lake. Why does Ishmael keep yapping about whales though? Like, surely whales are not the scariest thing in the lake. So let me see here. Tier 519 and 535 to unlock. Hi, Hassan, welcome in. Holy shit, is that Don Quixote in your PFP? Absolute peak. How are you? But they are. How, Dankist? How are whales the scariest part of this canto? Wait, is this finally a better one? Yes. It's not straight story anymore, let's go. Oh, let me see what I got. Oh yeah, I forgot that I sharded in the name of love and hate. Let me upgrade her real quick. Level up. Boom. That should get us to 40, but we don't need to go all the way to 40, just 35 should be enough for now. I think I stumbled upon peak. Yes, you did, Hassan. Let me uptie her real quick too. This chat is so donkey, it really is. Hi, Quananol. Cease thy panicking, for I am here. Cast upon me any I didn't have enough time to read this, okay. Can we not? And we're gonna skip the story. Uptie here to 4. And then start the canto. Wait, chat, can you shard? Damn, I guess I can't. Wait, can I? No, I don't have any donkey eco shards, sadly. Or no, it's because I need more threads, so we'll do that at the end of the stream. Here, broken thread. Yeah, I got that. Okay, looks like the. Hold on, let me see what I got for Radia too. Nagland Hammer and Way Association. Nice. People usually settle for uptie 3 and only even uptie 4 when they're rich. Oh, okay, I get it now. And only ever uptime when they're rich. Got it. Also, just want to check. You can. I mean, I can't right now because this was last season, but you can shard fast, right? As fast, if I correct. No, that's donkey. Sometimes up to 4 ain't even worth it. Is worth it with Queen of Hatred Dawn? That would be good to know before I, you know, uptie her. U branch, family hire candidate, Pack C branch. Damn, I guess you. No, you can't shard Mao fast. Wait, then wouldn't it make more sense to use my third Annie ticket on Fast and then shard Lord of Hungyan? Because I can't get Fast unless I pull for her if I don't get her from the ticket. I'm decently close to sharding. I mean, not really. I'm like a third of the way through, I guess. But at the same time, this season might take fucking months to finish. And do I really want to be months without someone as OP as Lord of Hungyan Hunglu? We'll add these to one. You know what? I'm not gonna add an Otis. Boom, run that shit.
자, 그럼 여기서 잠시 작별의 시간이군.
Well then, this is where we will go our separate ways for a short while.
나와 카로는
Mopaz would be better.
볼 일이 있다.
I mean, yeah, on her own, Post is definitely better. The only problem is I do already have Heishu Ryoshu and Heishu Otis. So will I get more benefit out of Lord Lu? Or should I just go with Post and then shard Lord Lu? Karan and I have business to attend here. Business? Why? What is it this time? Lord Honglu is also a good choice. Yeah, I know, Dankis. That's why I'm like questioning which one I should pick. Because Lord Honglu can still do a lot even on his own, especially his skill 3. Yeah, no, that is right. Since if you play it right, you can get like 3 attacks out of it. It's 3 skill 3s per slot. I'm looking to buy some mermaid perfume. Let's leave it at that. Virgilius said, looking straight at an advertisement before us. Bottles of mermaid perfume, extracted straight from their left pens, special discount. Oh, I thought planning to procure some for us as well. Quite curious I am of that mermaid perfume. What other curiosities of the Great Lake await us, I wonder. A significant source of income for the people of U-Corp comes from selling whale and mermaid products. Whale oil, mermaid tears, mermaid perfumes, whale cuisine, and more. To list a few examples. Oh, lo, I spy a purveyor of ice creams over yonder. Sardine whale flavored ice cream? How is that appetizing to you? Sardines are quite a savory nosh, even if they do have a funny look to them. Alas, I'm more keen to learn the flavors of the Marlin whale ice cream. Will you not accompany us to our destination, dear guide? I've done my job as your guide. I point you in the right direction, and that's where my responsibilities end. It's not my job to accompany you all the way there. While you may be correct, your words also come across as rather impersonal. Then you heard me right, Ye-sang. I don't intend to make friends with any of you, nor do I want to. Don't let these small talks give you the wrong impression. Now, Miss Foss. Yeah, shard the Lu. Okay, I'm gonna ticket first and shard the Lord. Our allies are expecting us. The before team on the ground will relay us the location of the Lobotomy Corp branch housing the Golden Bow. According to our last communication, you should be waiting for us there. No, ticket the Lord. Wait, why not if I can shard the Lord? But I can't shard Foss. Because Foss is OP in her own right, so wouldn't it make more sense to go about it so I can get both? This place is a bit spooky. I don't see anyone here. What's up with that, Fa? I can tell from your tone that you doubt me. This is the location I was relayed. Huh. So we got here first? Bloody brilliant. Before team? More like belated team, innit? Allow me to make a minor correction. We arrived about 1 hour and 30 minutes behind schedule. Odd. LCCB agents we met back at Jacob were already on the scene and I'm sure that comment reminded everyone of the same duo. Oh shit, didn't they get, I forgot, didn't they get slimed out in Canto 3? It did for me too. Thinking about them even for a brief moment is... it appears that they have elected to sleep in lieu of our appearance. Effie, Sod, we didn't deserve you too. Yeah, Effie did not deserve that shit, chat. Why did she get slimed out that badly? Well, Sod did survive. Wait, I forgot which one is Sod. Is Sod the guy or the girl? I forgot their name. I forgot which one is which. Sod is the girl. Okay, then that's good. My god, Sod survived. I was thinking of her when I said Effie. KGH had a personal vendetta against him. What's KGH again? I forgot. I keep forgetting the lore, chat. I should start remembering this shit. Legitimate goldfish behavior coming from your favorite streamer. I mean, I guess that's why I like FISHMAEL so much, because I'm a fish and she's a sea woman. She's a sailor. Perfect ship. KGH is Kim Ji-hoon, the director of Project Moon. Oh, okay, got you. Why did he hate Effie so much? Like this shit feels like the same time Engager was on when it came to Gojo. Sliming him out multiple times for no reason. Ain't none of you get a watch, eh? What the hell's wrong with you lot? Apologies. And I heard you. We happened upon an unforeseen mishap on our journey here. Yeah, then why don't you take that into account before you left? Yawn. Someone from the corner of the shipping container rises from their nap and stretches. Our glorious and wondrous Manhera director Kim Ji-hoon. Wait, is he actually a Manhera? Also, is it a he or a she? They sound oddly aggressive. My. Hungry, wait. Your badge is upside down. Remember to always keep your appearance tidy. Huh? What's the sticky red thing on your... On his chest hung an upside down LCCB agent badge. It was soaked in blood. Yawn. I hope that this badge would have a more dramatic effect. Let's see here, Limbus company, before team leader. The fool was loitering around in our territory. I've got lots to say. That was bravely stupid. That sorry production was an insult to art. Get to the point before I sink. You lads, so tardy yet so impatient. Why don't he first give us a listen? You're looking for the golden whatchamacallit, aren't you? What have you done to the team leader? Hold your horses now, lad's alive and well. This is a hostage negotiation, then. This ain't me first ransom rodeo, if you know what I mean. Too simple, give us the cash and we return your friend. You don't get the cash and we give your friend an impromptu burial in a shipping container right here. Kidnappers, eh? Pieces of shite. Well, his streamer avatar is that of Manhera. Oh, okay, and it's a he, okay. Karen ate too much, insert crying Karen. Slime his ass. Yeah, we're gonna slime him out. Anything goes wrong and your friend bites it. It's very straightforward if I do say so myself. Just do as we say and ye and that friend of yours continue on your merry adventure. Get back to finding your golden whatchamacallit. Hells, we're even throwing a full-on gourmet tour guide for ye, just to sweeten the deal. You bloody maggot. Okay, I gotcha. I see what's going on here. Give us some time to discuss this, why don't you? Look, there's no point in escalating this. It'll do nothing but draw unnecessary attention to us. And if our impulsive actions get that LCCB agent killed, true, we hold the upper hand in this negotiation. But I don't believe these fools know much about the Golden Bow. They likely kidnapped him by chance, thinking they could get a hefty ransom out of him. that we have come across many men and women of evil nature in an adventure. Such brazen villainy has heretofore not been encountered. How classless. It is a grotesquerie without a cause. Charging them head on will only sick their friends after us. Friends who may be involved in powerful local syndicates. These pirates aren't as cool as ones in parts of the Caribbean. True, I don't think Jack Sparrow would fuck with these guys. Our chance of victory is slim. Should such an event come to pass, we do not possess enough intel on New Corp to effectively maneuver the situation. Yeah, we don't even know how the big syndicate behind this guy, how big the syndicate behind this guy is. But from the way he set his lines, this probably isn't his first time doing this, right? And there's also a chance that they're just small fries, isn't there? If they're small fries, let's crush them all. We'll hit them before they even have the chance to lay a finger on the hostage. No, it could mean that their syndicate may be so small and scattered that it is impossible to be traced. So we don't know anything. Great. Are they really going to, if we don't pay up? Blast it, I know they're kind. Scum like them around every corner of the city. If this goes cock up, they'll kill the hostage and won't even leave a body for us to find. All kinds of awful images and ominous speculation began to overwhelm us. The so-called kidnappers were crowding amongst themselves, giggling and chattering. They knew that our options were limited. Okay, then I'm going to start off by asking how much they want. We're out of our element here. The best I could do is try to gather some information, at least. Huh? A short exasperated sigh escaped Ishmael's lips. She had been standing here this whole time, arms crossed over the harpoon that rested upon her chest. You're going to pay them? Those bastards? Are you crazy? What else can we do? Even now, the hostage. I don't care about your excuses. I only care to know if this really is the best course of action you could come up with. Any doubts about the manager's decisions are unnecessary. Yeah. You're as predictable as always. Executive manager's decisions are orders. To doubt them is insubordination. Ishmael, it does not matter how competent of a sea dog you are. Okay, if you say so. But who cares? They've not given me an order. They didn't forbid me from doing anything, so what's your problem here? I just can't sit here and watch this play out. Ishmael strode towards the kidnappers. It was plain from her tone and expression that she did not care one bit about what the other sinners said. I'll gladly accept the consequences. She shot me a fleeting glance before raising her harpoon. For insubordination, manager. Then thrust her well-sharpened harpoon right into one of the kidnappers' foreheads. The entire course of her actions from start to finish was so absolute and confident that no one even thought to stop her. I couldn't either. Oh, F. Damn, I'm BTU, BTFU, if you know what I'm saying, chat. I'm BTFU. Can y'all figure out what can y'all figure out what that fucking acronym means? Whoever figures it out gets fucked. I don't know, like I can't even VIP people. Shit, what can I do? You know what? Whoever figures it out gets the Luma wife role in the Discord for the rest of the day. I lucky need to make it and give it to the people that already wanted to. Obliteration of forehead. No, I'm not talking about what Rajan said, what fucking Ryoshu said. I'm talking about the acronym I said, Dankist. Which is BTFU. Do y'all know what it... Can y'all guess what I was saying? Maybe not. I'm gonna give y'all a little time while I make the Luma wipe roll on the server. What's the context? The context is what Ishmael just did and how it makes me feel. Keep in mind that I fucking love Ishmael. Y'all should know by now that I'm a goner, so it should be relatively easy. I sent this in chat just so you guys don't need me to repeat it. And while you're thinking, I'm gonna quickly make the server role for Luma wife. And you know what? We'll make it hot pink because why the fuck not? Or like light pink, pastel pink, kind of. Chat, is it really taking out this long to figure out what it was? Busting the fuck up? You're close, you're close. Think what B stands for. The rest of it is correct. Also, for anyone that isn't in this server right now, let me quickly grab the link. The invite link. Never. No limit. Lumaniac role. Create new link. Boom. I'm gonna put it in info. Karen ate Dante. No, split Dante out, Karen. Also, I'll say one hint. Karen did what? Holy shit, Dante's in here too? We got everyone in here. Also, one hint for what BTFU means. The first word starts with BR. Anyone who hasn't joined the server, just reminded us that it's an 18 plus server. Yep, that is correct. So if you're to be honest, if you're a minor, you shouldn't even be watching me. I'm too gooned out for you to be here. Come on, chat. No one's guessed the acronym yet. I'm giving y'all a couple more minutes. Or a couple more, like, half a minute. I have spawned in from breathing that fish up. I don't fucking know, bro. Okay, one more hint, chat. One more hint. Dankest, your first guess, busting the fuck up. Everything but the first word was right. And it starts with BR. You know, BRI. At that point, there's no way you don't get it. At this point, I might as well just say what the word is. Who are the two that earned it before? Ishmi. You get the Luma Wifey role. And why is it the lowest roll? Hold on, I'm gonna put it below mods. Reading the fuck up. You know, Dunkles, you're the only one that's answered and the closest to you when it by default, I guess. It was brick the fuck up. Wait, shit, who was the other one? What was it actually? Brick the fuck up. What else would I be seeing my wife, Ishmael, do some badass shit like that? Yeah, no, that means... How did you not get it after I said BRI, Dunkles? Hold on, let me give everyone who earned it the wifey role. And Dankist, you earned it just now. Where are you here? I'm pretty sure you're... I'm like 80% sure you're Sinclair, Dankist. So, boom. You all have the wifey role now. I keep forgetting this thing of being bricked up. Yeah, to be honest, I rarely see it either. So it's understandable that you'd forget. Karen, please don't drive on the sidewalk. No, Karen, drive on the sidewalk. Run those bitches over. Yoshi was right. The kidnapper suffered a total obliteration of the forehead. Ishmael, what did you just... Why did you just do? Sinclair was the first to snap out of the stupefied silence.
인질로
The
잡혔다는
LCB agent they took hostage, which is pretty much this because of us he could. Sinclair was trembling hard. I couldn't tell if it was the welling tears he was holding back or an uncontrollable fury. Just like then, just like back then with Effie and with Zod. It was only a few months ago when...
달 전일 뿐이었어.
Damn, a few months passed since Canto 3? I assume this was all happening like back to back with no breaks. Don't tell me you've moved on already. Sinclair's memories? I saw an image of Sod and Effie, both smiling. Both were excellent field agents. And because they were both excellent agents, they suffered to their last moments before our eyes. Karen will do it if no candy. No candy, no vroom vroom. Twinkler being a twink as usual, you can't stop me still. If it was happening back to back without breaks, then how the hell would they have enough time to travel around? I just assumed that all of the nests were like packed right next to each other. It didn't occur to me that there would be some travel time between different areas. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. True, true. Insert Karen Fumo angry PNG. Karen deserves all the candy of the city. True, she does. Best bus driver in fiction. Helplessly watching as I slowly expired in front of him, at his old home at that. Everything must have been scorched into his memory. I recalled Ishmael's vision that I witnessed back at the boat works. Was that also a moment that was burned into her memories? I wonder. Ishmael didn't seem to find Sinclair's questions worth answering. He strode towards one of the closed shipping containers and kicked it open. A body that had been dead for so long that its complexion and consistency barely resembled that of a living human slumped to the floor. Holy shit! This one's been dead for at least a week. Of course, isn't our LCCB agent. Ishmael kicks the body, tossing it on its back. Damn, she's badass. Now I need her to do that to me next. Should Karen get Fire Fist ID? Yes, yes you should, yes you should. Fuck, yes you should, Karen. Ishmael kicks the body, tossing it on its back. From the looks of it, this one was a tourist visiting Marlin Port. Probably loaded too. They could afford to travel to the Great Lake just for its sights. They'd have been able to afford whatever ransom the pirates demanded. Kidnap, extort, execute. These syndicates have been repeating these three steps for a good while at U-Corp. Even as the names and organizations changed with time, they're everywhere, like vermin. It would be more accurate to call them pirates here. They never return the hostages. They keep asking for more and more ransom until the money well dries up. Ishmael poked the body with her foot. Then they killed the hostages, like they did this one. Quite numerous. The prevalence of such tragedies must be... How can this be? Wherefore doth no hero rise to the occasion and put a stop to these villains? I believe this to be a place of tourism, is it not? Well, that usually means that there's a bigger fish looking out for these small fries. Nay, that matters not to let such villains run rampant in the cities. It must be the case that the fixers of the city are yet unaware of this travesty. Mayhaps they were preoccupied treading to others' needs indeed. Not else, but that explains it. Were we to send a massive to one of those just and honorable associations of the Don Quixote, please. Isn't it about time you woke up from your delusions? I've had enough of your ramblings about justice, your villains. You know what? Never mind. It's like I'm talking to a brick wall. You're not going to listen to me anyway. It's so frustrating to have to sit here and just... this shabbiness is... Why can't we get anything done in time? By now we should have been talking to the LCCB agent, getting the intel we need. Ishmael's eyes dart around with wrath, impatience and anxiety. A metaphorical storm of amalgamation of senses. What? Karen will not engage intercourse with Lum unless candy. Chat, don't give her candy. She was billowing wildly and helplessly in the tempest. I could not even hope to halt your study.
너희가 자초한 거야.
You have brought this on yourself. This is our waters. Do you even know what syndicate he ducks just? Yeah. If we're doing this, then let's get this over with. Karen will turn into plushie now, LARPs. Chad, do you think Karen would call sex plap plap since she calls driving vroom vroom? Holy peak build right here. Peak team comp. Let's see what Queen of Hatred Dawn does.
시간이다. 잔무에.
Oh shit, unbreakable coins? Oh, you sure did Queen of Hatred Dawn. Yep, I did it last stream, BG. Nine coins of unbreakable doom. True. Oh, I should have done an evade with Free and Sang. Oh well. I'll do one now.
정화.
Karen does not sex. Yeah, but what if she did sex? Then would she call it plap plap? Karen only knows intercourse. This shit was low-key unfair on the pirates. They were going up against a literal magical girl. Someone with the 9 coins of doom and despair. Who else? 2 gun wielders and Fostmer.
사고될 시간이다. 잔무에.
What happened to Burning Sinclair? Oh yeah, I forgot you missed last stream, Lewis, right? But me and chat made a deal that at 10 likes I would hollow purple Sinclair, and we hit 10 likes, so I hollow purple Sinclair and replaced him with Charon. Oh, let's go, 9 coins of doom. Too bad that guy isn't gonna be around for it. And this guy might not be either. Yep. Class is finished and Luma's streaming. Must be a good day. It is true to be a good day today because I am streaming today. Low-key chat, what would a combination of Don Quixote and Ryoshu talk like?
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가? 하지만 아직 기약은 없구려. 그렇다면 여전히
Damn, we're already on 5. We're already 5 nodes in.
이것으로
We're gonna evade on that. Yeah, the rest looks good.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Oh no, I have to go. Bye bye, lose rates. Also, chat, do any of the sinners not have a Heishu Pack ID? I'm pretty sure they all do have one, right? I'm just playing Refrain while in Grace and just punching everything. To be honest, solid strat. If you can't tell what's going on, just start tweaking and hitting everything. Also, I was wondering how bad the power creep in Limbus is. There's no way it's that bad for a game this peak, right? Oh damn, why doesn't Ishmael have one? And do you think she's gonna get one soon? Or at all? Mirasalt I don't really care about, I don't really like him. But my god, Ishmael should have an ID for every set. Just start it. Just start tweaking and hit everything. Don't twist Gregor. True, true. That is something he would say. Wait, hold on, doesn't X Ishmael work well with the Heishu pack? I'm pretty sure I saw a video of someone saying that. Let me check if I'm talking about the right ID. I mean, yeah, she sort of combos with Weird Branches and KK. A wise Fire Fist Gregor ID one said, ah! Ah! I can't really scream loud because I don't live alone. But still not considered a Heishu ID. Got it, got it. You bastard, ye bastards. When I boss use of this, you're all finished. Sophie, bow down and beg for... Wait, I'm not finished. Get away, get... Oh, that's convenient. Nice. Now we know we can go up against the chain and talk to their boss in charge. Let's stop wasting our time here. I don't want to have to crack open these shipping containers one by one and go through mountains of rotting corpses. You can still point, right? Please. Location of your boss. Mark it on this map with your finger. I wasn't sure when she picked it up, but Ishmael was carrying a travel brochure of Milan Port. She shoved it in the pirate's face, who struggled for a moment before pointing to a location on the map. As soon as her trembling finger reached the paper, Ishmael, wait. While we have our next stop, what are we waiting for? Ishmael walked out, leaving nothing but shipping containers full of both old and fresh bodies behind. What are the odds that the LCCB agent we're supposed to meet is still alive? Depends on how rich they think we are. We could already be dead then. Even if the worst comes to pass, we should still find his body. That will at least give us something. If that's all we have to find at the end of this, his corpse, Ishmael, I don't think I could forgive. Huh? Who? Me? No, us, we who didn't even try to save them. Boss, I am listening. Should we do something? Is she going to be okay? I mean, Ishmael. I can give you answers regarding her insubordination and her emotional state. But this is not a matter in which false answers can be of much assistance. Executive Manager, such insubordination and high rogue behavior have resulted in an on-spot execution in any other organization. I am aware that punishing sinners is not part of the authority given to you, but there must be penalties befitting her actions for proper management. Otis, you're always on my side. Pretty much always, now that I think about it. I have been a leader of men once, as you are now. I can sympathize with your troubles. Karen heard, rum spelled backwards is myrrh. By the time I'm finished with my rum, I don't hear any myrrh screaming. The glaze never stops. True, we love our Otis glaze here. Though it looked like she was acting rash, maybe it was. Maybe she knew the right thing to do in this scenario. If Ishmael suddenly decides to quit or something, False will doubtless proceed to educate me on the various clauses that prevent Ishmael from quitting. It's not like I could force her to come along should this hostility escalate. Besides, she'd already acted without my orders earlier. She did say that she'd follow my orders, but I wasn't sure how long that would last.
그게 무엇이 중요합니까, 관리자님?
Karen must drive into a curve. Do it, Karen. Go drive into the curve. Tires scooting 20 times more. Let's go! Executive manager. That doesn't matter. We don't need there to be 12 sinners. Are you saying that we leave Ishmael? Executive manager. I have wandered for many years in far lands before making my journey here, and I have done so with steadfast determination. For a single clause in my contract with the company, I came ready to face all the hardships that the journey entails. Adversity, conflict, and loss of comrades are simple facts of this quest that I must weather. Truth be told, I expect all of them to happen at some point in our journey. Oh, I will always remain by your side, of course. She smoothly added the last part, but there was a growing suspicion at the back of my mind that maybe not everyone felt a sense of belonging from this group. Maybe I was the only one who sought a sense of belonging from them, that we'd fight as one no matter what ordeal this journey would throw in our way. Hi, Oberil, how are you? Come on in, welcome in. Like I said, how are you? We're doing relatively good right now, just getting through Canto 5. There's no limit to the clays. Of course there isn't. It's Otis, you should know this by now. The location as marked by the pirate's blood led us to the entrance of a club. Faint music could be heard echoing from behind the doors. So, this is the place? Any of us been to a loud flamboyant deluxe club like this before? Well, if I had to guess, my bet would be on you. Oh come on, a flashy bar like this at my back streets? I doubt it would have had as much business back there, People would sometimes host secret backstreet parties, but Sonia somehow always caught on. So why are we talking about this? Don't you see Dante? Answers at the gate. Welcome, how many do you have with you today? 2. Come on man, don't you remember me? I'm on the list. My apologies. Please answer. Look, they're checking something with the guests before letting them in. We gotta squeeze in there all smooth somehow. Well, since Jody is out, next in line is... Huh? What, me? What are you blathering about? I'll smash your skull in. I take that as a compliment if I were you, he... should I? Sorry to disappoint. My syndicate was less about music and dance and more about blood, loyalty, things like that. Holy shit, is Heathcliff a Rodya simp? Wait. But wasn't he about to talk about someone named Kathy in Intervallo 2 though? And Kathy sounds like a girl's name. When is Heathcliff's Canto again? Canto 6? I'm more of a small watering hole or an old pub bloke than a fancy clubber, getting sloshed and drinking from old rickety tables. Yeah, that's more like it. Kathy is a girl. Yeah, I knew it. So why is he simping for Rodya then if he already has a girl? Me. Music, screams of fear and pain. The looks, walls painted with red with blood. Dance, people with crushed joints forced to dance. Yeah, that's not a club. Well, I can't think of anyone else then. I have been to such a club. What, Mersalt? Quite often. You're joking. I'm not. I fail to see why that is difficult for you to accept. It was merely one of the places I visited when I used to wander in search of life's joys. A cursory observation of their procedures revealed that it is in fact a private club. As a general rule, visitors must receive the bouncer's permission prior to entry. Most bouncers are of above average mass and likely to be armed. Key elements to getting past the bouncers are, you'd be right if this was just any other club. Is she? Ishmael walked past us to the club entrance. This is the home to the leader of the syndicate. The question you should be asking is, what are the other ways of entering this establishment? I'm sure the answer lies with the syndicate member. Easy enough, right? I hear Mursault is quite the fuckboy in the original material. But then why'd they change him for for Limbus? What brings you here, if I may ask? I'm Queekig's friend. You're whose friend? Queekig. You recognized that name, didn't you? At the mere mention of that name, the bouncer's expression changed from that of indifference to disbelief. Wait. The bouncer whispered something into the radio. Is he really going to let us in? Are you truly a friend of this Queekig? What if I am? Where is Queekig? It's the boss asking. Right, so your boss is in the club, huh? I ask again, where is Queek? The twin hooks are on their way. I repeat, I thought we were trying to sneak in. No. I just wanted to know if their boss was home. We should be able to get all the intel we want from them. Damn, Ishmael is really on that timing in this canto. But yeah, if Mursault was really the fuckboy in the original material, why they change him so much for Limbus? Also, this makes me question if Donkey was always this autistic, hyper creature. Is the best way to describe her, I guess.
마무리까지 끝나면 너희 안가품 장부에 특별히 한정판 고양이 스티커를 붙여줄게.
정화. 사랑으로 정의 이름으로 이 정도쯤이야?
I mean, Mursault and Donkey are both autists in the original materials. So what? No way. Not gonna lie, now that I think about it, it makes sense that Mursault would be an autist. Even with how he acts in Limbus. Who got staggered? Not oh, it was Faust, okay. Karen thinks most people see Donkey as an autistic special gremlin, but if you reach her canto, you'd understand why. Her canto is 7, right? Either 7 or 8. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Heathcliff is 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, let's go, I was right. Otis was Canto 10, right? Karan? Heathcliff, Luma. Mursault is Canto 10, then Otis has to be 11, and Faust is 12. Or is Otis 13, Faust 12, and Dante is 11? Yeah, Otis is 11. Okay, I got you. We're probably gonna see Otis by like late 2026. Faust is 12, then Dante has to be 13. Are there gonna be more than 13 chapters, or is Limbus gonna end on 13? There's gonna be more. Okay, I see you. We're only in We're only in Act 1? How many acts are there? Let's go, 9 Coins of Doom! This is supposed to go on for like 10 years and we're currently on year 3. You know what? I'm gonna be streaming the entire run of Limbus.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가? 하지만 아직 기약은 없구려. 그렇다면 여전히 난
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Well, there's still Purgatorio and Paradiso. Are they both gonna be the same length as Inferno? Well, I can't believe they're letting us in like this. Let's go. I wanted to correct him, but I wanted to correct him that the bouncers weren't letting us in. That they were either face down in some ditch or fleeing, and we were just letting ourselves in. But I guess I wasn't in the mood.
몇 명이서 오셨어?
Hey, you here with anyone? Yes, I have 12 companions with me. 12? There, guess him. Sorry for disturbing you. Okay, everyone, let's do the famous Marlin dance of our beloved Marlin port. Arms out like this, swing and luck, swing and luck. Yeah, what with all the boom and bass? It feels as though the sound waves are vibrating my entire brain matter.
앞에서 꺼지세요.
Get out of my way or I'll be sorry. Ishmael swung her mace. Oh, didn't she have a spear? Or I forgot what it's called. The harpoon. Didn't she have a harpoon? Or does she it would make sense if she had both now that I think about it. Ishmael swung her mace, shattering a nearby table to pieces. That was more than enough for the clubbers to realize the seriousness of the situation. They quickly ran to the exit and vacated the club. Low-key, the clubber that's asked Faust if she was alone is cute. I'd smash.
장부에 적힌 놈들은 볼 때마다 기가
Ishmael uses a shield and mace, but in her ego she uses a shield and harpoon. Okay, so she just carries both on her then, got it.
필중이지만 있다면
정예, 이름으로.
아비 교환.
중귀의 안가품이 그저 무력 행사뿐이라고 생각했네. 원한을
그대는
풀 수 있다.
어디까지 각오했을?
수단을 가릴 이유는 없지.
이게 심장이.
그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버려.
Guys, I'm gonna make a bet that no cute female side characters are dying this CANTO.
한 놈의 죽음으로 끝내기 죄가 너무 크군. 저기 벌벌 떨고 있는 나머지 녀석들도 처형한다.
그대는 어디까지
Karen
가고
agrees.
있을지.
Let's go! I need Ishmael to pin me down, choke me, and then fucking gape my ass with her big quota cock. I want her to fuck my ass so hard I feel it in my pussy.
하품이다 나. 슬슬 지루하니까 빨리 끝내버리는 게
Let me
좋고.
see it again. Okay.
필중이지만 있다면
앞으로 하나.
And we won, I think. Is there another wave?
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어가.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
하, 웃기는 자식들. 끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니 의욕이 좀 났나?
그대는
Shit, I'm actually getting a little tired, chat. We didn't even get through 10. We didn't get through 10 nodes, chat. It's gonna take even longer.
완벽하게 수행되었지 않은가?
But yeah, since I am getting a little tired, I'm gonna, yeah, I'll end things here for today and I'll go take a nap and start working on shorts for you guys. So I will, I'm set up again. I'm gonna see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on by. And be sure to stop by tomorrow for more Limbusy. Bye bye.